So they see me as an opportunist, letting it ride. And if you standing in my way, you will be set to the side. It's a glimpse of my life, I'm just letting you see. Ready for whatever could be. The equivalent is killing shit every single day. And these gon' feel it when I find my way. I'm trying to find my way when I find my.
What's up, YouTube? We back with another one. This time it's time to upgrade these lights. So, as you can tell by the title, these are Amazon's LED lights. Yep. So we're gonna try these out. Give it a product review. So basically, we're going from these double filament halogen bulbs, which are basically holding a candlelight in front of you while you're going down the road. So it's very not as bright as it should be. We're all about safety, so we want to make sure we're seen, we want to make sure we're heard. So this is only going to help us be seen better. So we're going to start with the flathead. To remove these plastic covers, I'm going to remove them, remove the bulbs, and then I'm going to show you according to the instructions how to put the LEDs in there. All right, so we got our flathead. You see, flathead screwdriver. So when you're removing these, you'll see a little slot where it needs to go. So mine is here. Just put the flathead in there and twist it. Pops right out. So with these lights, you know, of course, the front is going to be different than the rear because the front is going to have the amber bulbs going around them. Let's just double check. So we're going to open up the other pack just to make sure there's a difference. So remember, the rear should have the adapters. So the rear has the adapters and there's no amber ring around them. So far so good. Okay, so let's pop off the other lens cover on the other side, and then we'll start installing the new lights. So right here is a little slot. Let's put the flathead in there. Just twist it, pops right out. All right, so now that we got both of the lens covers off, we place those to the side so they don't get damaged. All right, so going with the front bulbs, as you can see, they have the amber lights around them. So on these ones, we're gonna push in, twist, and take them out. So we're gonna push in, twist, and pull them right out. What that does, these have locking device on them, these little pins. So as you see, one is higher than the other. So if you were going to install these on the bike or a car or whatever, you always can tell which way to put it because one hole in there is going to be further back and one's going to be closer. So that'll let you know what orientation to reinstall it. As you can see, one is lower, one is higher. So looking in the bike, you'll see a hole. There's one further, or there's a pin slot further, and then there's one closer. So that'll let you know which way to put it in. When you put it in, you twist and turn, and that locks it in. So let's start with this. So according to the instructions, we need to place one of these rings around the outside of this before we put it in there. So let's get that on there. So we're just going to do this and take the ring out. Let's open this up. There we go. We're just going to peel that off. And let's get one of these out of there. All right. Sticky side going on. We'll make sure we're not going to cover up any of the bulbs. So we're just going to press that on evenly so that it's on there nice and tight. Let's do the other one. So got our new pad. Pull it out of here. It also comes with, if your lights are 3 1/4, it also comes with these, in case you have a different type of light. But the ones that are different, you'll tell because you'll have slots for these two holes there. They also came with that. So we're gonna peel off the one side, pick it up, and place it around it without covering up any of the LEDs. Okay. That's it. Once again, you can see there's one lower and there's one further away. So let's get these installed. Let's figure out the orientation of this. Also, you can see the bottom of that. It has two solder points, and you want to make sure you have the right adapter. So that's another reason they gave you the two adapters for the rear, because it depends on your slot. So my slot has these two contact points, so that's a good thing. Okay, so I found the one that's further away, so we're gonna install it that direction. Yep, put it in there like that, twist it, put it in and turn. They've also came with new lens covers. They look about the same as the ones I took off, but we're just gonna do a comparison. So these are the new ones. These are the ones I took off. I guess you can see they are a little darker. They're smaller in size as well. The one I took off from the factory, the one with the kit. So that's what's different. All right, let's put it on. Yep, so we put it in there, locked it in place, and we just want to get these wires to be behind that. Yep, just like that. So we're just gonna make sure those wires are behind there, and then we're just gonna put this in and lock it in place. Yep, just like that. So once again, we're gonna push in, twist it, pull it out. Let's locate our tabs inside, which orientation it has. We have the solder on both sides, so that's good. So I found the one that's further away, and we're gonna slide this in, and we're gonna twist it, and it's in there. Take out our new lens cover. Unwrap the plastic. Okay. Oh, there's some inside as well. I wonder, is that keeping it from... So we also have a lens protection inside. I need to take that off the other side. I didn't see that at first. Okay, so we want to make sure the wire is behind the LED board. Make sure it's in there good, not being pinched, so it shouldn't cause any shorts for on there. Yep, so we'll pop this one back off just to make sure that that plastic is out of there. So get it in there, twist it and turn it. Yep, sure enough, there's plastic on the inside of this one too. We don't want that those lights to get hot, you know, and start melting this plastic and cause any issues. Maybe this was there to make the light look darker. It still looks dark without it, so I'm assuming that's what it was for, to protect it. But I know if those LEDs get hot, it's gonna melt this little sticky plastic. So we'll peel that out of there. It's clear anyway, so I don't see it being any having any tint characteristics. So pop that back on. So let's try to give you guys a test to see how bright they are. You can definitely see the halo. Definitely brighter than those stock ones. Yeah. A lot better. This is 10 times brighter than those stock bulbs. It looks a lot better too. It's gonna get your attention. They're a lot brighter than they are in the video. All right, let's get to the back. Same thing as the front. We're gonna use our flathead to remove our covers, find where our slot is. I think here it is right there. Place it in and just twist. Place our old ones in there. Find the slot on this side. There it is. Put it in and twist. From the way it was packaged, it has the one solder point. We need two, so that's where the adapters come into play. So let's get those changed out real quick, as well as notice the amount of dielectric grease. So we're gonna use some of the grease that's on here. There is grease in the bike as well. We're gonna use some of the grease that's on here, and we're just gonna smudge them together like that after we swap these wires around. So on the adapter here, it looks like it's just plug and play. So we're just gonna pull these apart, make sure it doesn't twist or anything. Yeah, we should just be able to unplug it. Yeah, it's coming, it's coming. It's coming out. All right, yep. Carefully disconnect them. You can see there's a slot. Yep, so we're just gonna reattach it. Be careful not to bend any of the pins or anything like that while we're doing so. And like that, we're back together. So let's remove the bulb again. And we're just gonna smear some of that dielectric grease on the new one. There we go. Yep. Yep, just like that. We're gonna find the orientation. You see the dots, one's higher, one lower. Let's look in here and find which way they are. Okay, I believe that's it there. Yep, nope, the other way. So in there, twist and turn, and it's good. But let's not forget these. So we're gonna open these up. Yep. And then we're gonna place it around the LEDs. Move the sticky side. There we go. And place it around them without covering up any of the little LEDs. All right, make sure the wires are wrapped around to where they won't get pinched. They won't cause a short or anything like that. Yep, that's good there. And pop it in. Yep. If you'd like, you see the tab where we use our flathead. I put mine on the top. I'm gonna switch it around, make sure it's facing the bottom. That way, if there's any water or anything that happens, it won't get in there and get into my light socket. So I will open it back up and switch that around. See, we learn as we go. So pop that out. Make sure the slot is facing down. That way, when the bike gets wet, that water will just run right down. All right, just like we did on the other side, I've already taken it out. Yep. Make sure the pins are straight so that we don't bend anything. Yep, put the new adapter on there. Unscrew the old bulb. We're gonna reuse some of that double filament grease or that dielectric grease. Yep, reuse that dielectric grease on there. Try to get as much as we can off because there is some in the socket as well. Yep. Yep. Put it around the lights. Just like that. Wrap our wires around so they don't get pinched or anything. The slot where our flathead goes, make sure it's facing down. I can tell already that's brighter. Oh yeah, loving the halo ring in there too. Pick it up. You can kind of see the halo in the reflection here and here. There it is, it's starting to pick up. There it is. Very bright. Love the halo effect as well. Let's walk around the front. Oh yeah. Headlight's really bright. Looking good, looking good. No hyper flash on the dash. Let's check with the regular signals. There's a left. Oh yeah, that's gonna get your attention. That is really bright. And I only wish it was darker in here, but that looks really nice. So bright you can't even pick it up.